While at San Diego Comic-Con, I got to see the first episode of Alien Earth, and it is an absolute masterpiece and truly one episode that blew my mind away to the point where I think this might be one of the best pilot episodes for a brand new season. Now, this show comes out fairly soon. I have not seen the rest of the show. I've not been given screeners at the time of recording this. That may have changed, may not have changed, but definitely when this show comes out, I will be binge watching it. Well, not binge watching. I guess it's coming out week to week. I'll be watching it week to week. As you can tell, I'm very excited. I've been on a high since this entire situation. So definitely leave your thoughts down below. Hit that like, subscribe button. This is going to be more of a rambled reaction to the first episode. And yeah, if you don't know what Alien Earth is about, well, it's the first thing chronologically in the entire Alien franchise. Now, even before Alien Covenant and Prometheus, I think they're going to retcon those, which disappoints me a little bit, but I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. I know some interviews have kind of been here and there. He says, she said. I know the Alien timeline can be a little bit mumbo jumbo. We're not going to talk about that, but in terms of where this takes place, it takes place before everything, and it's about when a mysterious space vessel crash lands on Earth. A young woman and a ragtag group of tactical soldiers make a fateful discovery that puts them face to face with the planet's greatest threat. Now, this first episode is very much just set up for the world of Alien, and specifically where Earth is at this point in time. And it very much kind of feels like a prologue to everything to come. And I think that's actually something brilliant that Noah Hawley, the creative mind behind this, ended up doing. And if you've ever watched Legion, which highly underrated if you've never watched that X-Men show, I'm calling it an X-Men show because it features mutants. He did an amazing job capturing the essence of the mutants and specifically the wildness of that. But also what he does so well with Alien Earth is it's not just a perfect like homage to the Alien franchise. It very much is a new and brand new thing in the world that feels familiar but feels exciting at the same time. And while, again, this is a no spoiler review, you will be completely safe watching this. Again, that's why I'm doing this more reaction and rambled style. As it being a prologue and establishing each and every one of the characters in the scenarios, that was one of the things that really blew my mind. Now, the other thing that blew my mind about Alien Earth specifically was how big it feels. The visual effects on here look absolutely stunning to no end. In fact, it feels even better than movie quality at times with every single thing, from the practical effects to, of course, the fake visual effects that they have to CGI, and even to the Xenomorph, the creatures, the characters. Everything just feels so fleshed out, and specifically the different landscapes and the different scenarios they put us to. Because there's about 3 different areas that we are focusing in on in Alien Earth. One is about this young woman and the ragtag group of tactical soldiers. Then there's this other group of soldiers as well. And then, of course, the space vessel. And each and every one of these are intriguing because now you're intrigued not by just the characters, but specifically the scenarios of what puts them into there. I'd probably say the soldier group, that second group, is the one that I'm least interested in, at least as of now, but I'm assuming there will be more to come from their characters, specifically with Prodigy Corp and how that all goes about. But that young woman that I was talking about, there is elements to that I'm not sure what the trailer shows that adds a whole other layer now to the Alien universe that is fascinating, and I am so excited to see the development behind that and how that works, and also how the performance will work with that. Again, I can't get into it because of spoilers, but man, it is intriguing. But on the third thing, that whole ship thing, I will say the ship aspect feels the most closest to the original Alien, downright even to the editing and the opening of the show, which may annoy some people, but I am fine with those homages paying faithfully right then and there. But then, as the episode progresses, it again feels just like everything that you love about the Alien world. It has the horror, it has the sci-fi mumbo jumbo, it has these intriguing aspects about life itself and the research, but all of that connects perfectly, and it to, again, a very great and grand first episode that I would call a masterpiece just in terms of storytelling and what you're able to intrigue with just the first episode, where in a movie situation, you can't take your time building up these certain things. And some people might find the first episode to be a little bit too slow, maybe a little bit too meandering, maybe a little too boring, but for me, I didn't. I was locked in this room filled with over 6,000 people wanting to know what was the next thing that was going to happen. And that for me was the aspect that I absolutely love the most about Alien Earth, and is the thing that I cannot wait to see more of as it progresses through the series. Now, the last thing I really want to mention, let me pull up the actors. I'm so intrigued by Sydney Chandler in here. I think she does such an incredible job with the performance, as well as Timothy Olyphant, who is just always amazing. I mispronounced some of these names, so I do apologize, but we have Alex Lother, Essie Davis, Babu Cisse, and so many more that, again, this cast is making for a very fascinating outlook on the alien world. And again, I'm all here for Alien Earth. Episode 1 was easily a 5 out of 5 for me. Again, I'm so excited to continue into this world. I really hope I get screeners. If I don't, though, I will be watching week to week. And if you are intrigued to hear my thoughts week to week on Alien Earth, definitely leave your thoughts down below. There is a potential that I will do spoiler reviews if that is something that you want. If it's not, then I'll just review the entire season once it ends. But of course, until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching, and stay classy.